right. So let's see what we can do with this crap on a cracker they gave us in our sub box this month. No, that's mean. I'm going to try. We'll see. I have seen some good nail fees with this. I'm not going to get nearly as creative as some of the nail fees I've seen. But I'm going to get a little creative, try and make this something I at least like. So I have all of the elements of the box out here. I have some leftovers. Not sure that I'm going to necessarily ever use the leftovers, but whatever. I'm using every element of the box. I am not doing their suggestions that they had in the pamphlet that came in the box. The pamphlet that came in the box, we have this, like, I think what they did with this one, what would be probably the hardest of them. Visionary, they have like the vanilla mix down as a base. Then they have some of the, can I get it up close enough for you to see? I think so. Then they have some of the wavy bits on the side, but not covering the whole nail. And then some of the geode overlay bits in it. Innovator, the middle manicure, the medium difficulty manicure, they did, looks like vanilla mix as a base, took the wavy bits and put them on there, but not necessarily matching each other. And then Trendsetter, the easiest of them, they again just put vanilla mix as a base and then added some of the wavy bits to it. I find all of those really boring and I don't like them. Shocking, right? I know. If you looked at the pamphlet that they sent, they also described all of the different bits to the kit, and basically that's what they described vanilla mix as your base. So their intention, I believe, with that is that you are going to put vanilla mix down on all your fingers and then add some stuff in over it to jazz it up, because it definitely needs jazzed up. It's not anyways, so I think any way that you do it, if you put vanilla mix as your base and add some of these bits to it, I think you'll still come up with something cute, but it's just not my favorite. But we're going to try it out. So I have everything out already because I knew it was going to kind of take a little bit of planning to figure out what bits to put together, where and how, based on what I wanted to do with it. So I've got a different mix of the wavy bits for each finger. And then for, got a piece of tape on my finger, hold on. For the middle finger and the thumb, because these little accent packs, none of the strips that they have in there have any hopes of fitting my middle finger or my thumb. What I did is I pulled out one of the vanilla mix for each of those fingers. And I taped my wavy bits that I'm going to use on that finger to the vanilla mix strip so that I could trace the bits that would be in between the two strips. Okay. On this one, I ended up doing it. I had done it on the back first and then realized I did it backwards. That I should have taped the strips down facing it so that it would be in the correct way, and I didn't. So I drew it again on the plastic bit on the top of the strip. So what my plan is that on the fingers that the strips will actually fit, I'm going to put down my wavy bits and put this like geode type overlay over it. I feel like my music is really loud. It probably isn't, but I feel like I'm yelling over it. I don't know. I might not be. It might just be in my head. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to put the overlay on top of the two halves mixed. On the middle and thumb where I've cut out this wavy bit, I'm also going to cut out that wavy bit in the geode, and I'm only going to put that on top of vanilla mix in between the other strips. Does that make sense? I don't know. We'll see if it works. But I just didn't want to have, like I didn't want to put down this whole strip and then one of these and have it be bumpy. Because y'all know the bumps drive me crazy, so I can't. So, all right. Oh, by the way, hello, I'm Heather. I am a ColorStreet stylist, but more importantly, I am a nail addict. I will always give you my honest opinion of ColorStreet, as you will have seen if you watched my video where I unboxed this mess. I'm not super pleased with this, so I'm going to tell you that. I don't care. I'm going to be honest with you. So I am a stylist, but I'm not a stylist that's going to be like doing a heavy sell or tell you I'm happy about something I'm not. It's just not not who I am. So I use ColorStreet, and I also use all the other kinds of strips as well. So if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I hope you come back after seeing this poop show. I almost cussed again. It's bringing out the cuss words in me. And if you're not new here, well, you know what you're in for. And thank you for coming back. All right, let's get going on this, right? Okay, so, of course, they have the little tiny pinky in the accent packs, which half of us don't even use. So, whatever. It is what it is. Only the big side of the tiny pinky works for me. So, I pulled out both. Have the two sides to the strip here. I'm only going to use the big end because that is the only thing that will work for me. Okay. So let's see how this looks. Trying to be optimistic that even though I'm not a huge fan of these colors, that this is still, just because of the, you know, the cool pattern of it and everything, that it's still going to be good. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Where's my pusher? There it is. I feel like I need something to rest my hand on here. And I'm going to put it right on top of all this mess I've got going on here. So, right, honestly, this would not be bad with, like a glitter overlay. One of the glitter overlays, like do just half. Do half your nail with one of these strips and then do a glitter overlay. Just a thought, an idea for you guys if you want to be able to do something else. I think that would be super cute and on trend to have like the color and then the clear overlay with just some sprinkles, some glitter on the other side. I think that would be super cute. I did see the one, so again, if you have watched my previous videos, I said I did see one spoiler on the kit before I actually got it. And it was, God, what is the name of her? Crap, I can't remember, but her name is Candace. She does some awesome nail art. I follow her on Instagram, and that's where I saw it. Was on her Instagram page. She does some awesome nail, like, girl is talented. I can't even adequately express the awe I'm in of most of her nail art. So that was, I saw a picture of something that she did with the kit, and it was really good. I'm not gonna lie, even though I'm not a huge fan of this, the colors in this, like, it was good. So she had the negative space down the middle with a like glittery bit. So I don't know if she took, I didn't watch, like, I don't know if she posted on her YouTube a video of how she did it, but she had this like channel of glitter going down the middle of the strips, and it looked so good. Like, it looked so good. It really was. I was like, whoa, how did she do that? Because I didn't know yet that this is what was coming. And I was like, oh my God, that's gorge. So she had like this, you know, like a pretty thick channel like this, and she had, it was all sparkle. So I don't know if she put like a glitter overlay down the middle or what she did, but it looked really cool. So there's definitely stuff you can do with this. I'm just, the colors are not my fave. So I'm a little salty. Can you tell? But I think there is some fun stuff that you'll be able to do with it. So, and maybe these colors are your jam and you'll totally, like, you know, it'll look great. They're just not my jam. I'm not a fan of pastel. We've established this many times over, that Heather's not a huge fan of pastel. I do on occasion rock some pastel, but I'm not, like, it's not my favorite thing to do, you know? So, I think you might be able to find some fun stuff to do with this, design. That being said, you can get some craft scissors, man, and kind of do this stuff, you know, yourself. So, you know, just keeping that in mind. There are lots of talented ladies out there who have done this and more with your strips. So this is not necessarily innovative. It's a good idea, but just not necessarily anything new. If you have any of the same fabulous nail friends like I do, that do some insanely good stuff already with their ColorStreet and can do this particular type of design pretty easy on their own, you know. Come on. There we go. No. All right. These are annoying me already. I was up way too late last night, and I should probably be napping now, not attempting to do my nails, but this is what we're doing, so I may be a little inept today. I was up way too late. All right. There we go. So I did want to have like a little tiny bit of space in between, like I did on this one, so that it shows the definition between the two bits, so that, like, I kind of wanted it to be obvious that they were separate. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense at all, honestly. But, all right. And we're going to put the little geode bit over it because I want to see how it looks before I get too far into this. Because if I don't like it on the pinky, I might not do it on the the other ones that I had planned on doing it on. I'll probably still do it on the middle and thumb, where I'm going to do it just in the middle of the 2 strips, but I might not do it on the other full finger ones if I don't like it on this. I don't I don't know if I like it. And this is like the one bit that I thought, mother, this kit just makes me want to swear. It makes me want to cuss up a storm, which, to be fair, I am not foreign to that. I cuss all the time, but I try not to do it on here. And this is just, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it's okay. It's just, I don't know that I love it. Although, I mean, honestly, were we expecting to love any of this? Not really. Not really. But I thought the addition of this bit would make it better. No, I don't want you to pause. I want you to keep watching. Keep playing. Thank you. So when I pause with exasperated sighs, there's something in the background making noise. And it's not just silent, please. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, the cars might be kind of loud in the video. That was a particularly loud truck that just drove by, unfortunately. I have my windows open because, shockingly, we have some good weather going on the last couple days, so been taking advantage of it and leaving the windows open, getting some fresh air in my house. Oh, Lord. I want to like it so much more than I am. All right. We're just going to keep going. It is what it is. It is what she is. We are gonna plug on through. And it is gonna be fine. Maybe I'll like these colors better because they are, even though they're still like a pastel neon, they are a bit brighter than the pink and purple are, at least. The pink and purple are very Easter to me because I think it's that Easter color palette. The orange and green kind of are too, but they're a little bit less, I don't know. Okay, see, again, I think I could see this just as it is. Leave it. and then maybe a sparkle over here. Only because I can't leave it plain. I mean, but if you are not a sparkle girl, I could totally see just do half your nail. And that looks like super cool, right? So I had decided that there would only be one manicure with this box. I may possibly do another one with just half strips on my nails and pick an overlay to do with it. We'll see. I don't know. But I definitely think the half nail by itself looks pretty cool. But I want to continue with the idea that I had. I want to see it through to the end and see how it looks. And then later I may do another manicure with just half strips and see how that looks. But I want to see through the original vision that I had for this. See how it pans out. Okay, I like these colors better. I think I also like because it's a tighter wave pattern than this one, because like you had these ones that had that really tight wave pattern in them. I like that wave pattern better than like this or this, where it's just like the one wave. Can you see that? I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I like this wave pattern better, and I like that color combo better as well. I think this was kind of the point. I wanted to really try all the different bits out so we could kind of see like what works, what doesn't. Just play with it a little bit. That's the point, right? Color play. Ugh, screw it. I don't even care. All right, this one's a little different. It's fine, because it's not lining up the way that it needs to. Like this one lined up perfect. I don't know why this one didn't. Maybe this finger is a different shape. I don't know. Or maybe I placed it wrong. Oh, mother. Heather, you are not going to cuss in your video. Just stop it. This color combo is definitely much better. Okay, so you can see, I mean, I don't know. It's just something about the pink and the purple pastel that is not as funky, I guess, or something. I don't know. But this color combo is definitely better. And then the tighter wave pattern, definitely am more of a fan of the tighter wave pattern. Now let's see how this one looks with the overlay. I thought the overlay was gonna look really cool with having like the different colors under it. I'm not sure. I think I like it better without, but I'm gonna, again, continue. This is kind of, like I said, I want to show you guys how it looks. Stacy is messaging me while I'm sitting here recording. I'm laughing because I can see her messages on my tablet. If you don't know Stacy, you should. I think most of you that are here on my channel found me via Stacy, so you probably know who she is. But if you don't, you should. She's fabulous. She is my inspiration a lot of times for different things that I do. She's my inspiration for starting a channel because I started out watching her and decided it was something I needed to do. So if you don't know Miss Stacy, go check out her Sassy Styles. Stacy's Sassy Styles is her channel name here on YouTube. And she is the bomb. Okay, this side looks a little cooler because the geode part just kind of covered the orange and not on the green. I thought it would look cool having it go into the different colors, but I think better just on the one side of the color. So maybe if you're doing it, take like the overlay and cut it to make sure that it's only going to cover that one bit. If you like that, there's, you know, the two examples for you. Okay. So now, you know what? Let's do the uncomplicated nails first, and then we'll move on to the complicated bits. All right. So again, I'm doing 2 strips for this because this is the medium or second sized pinky that most people use. This end fits my pinky, this end fits my pointer. So, I mean, I could have just used these for the pinky and the pointer, but I wanted different colors on each finger. So, that is why I did it the way I did. Plus, as I said, I'm not sure I'm even going to do another manicure with these, so I was not necessarily worrying too much about saving anything. If I could use 1 strip for 2 fingers, I did. And if I couldn't, I did not fret over it. So I think I got all the different color combos, shape combos in here as much as I could anyways. So that was, like I said, really my thought process is to show you as much of the bits of it as I could. And I think we've got most things in here. Because we've got, so we have pink and purple, green and orange. This finger's got purple and orange. The thumb has pink and orange. And my middle finger has green and purple. So I think I got all the different potential color combos in there for you. Just to kind of see, you know, what do they look like together? I mean, you can do what I've done where I have them laid out together and see it, but I don't know. I think it's different to see it on somebody. You know what I mean? versus just seeing the strips laid out together. All right. And again, half a nail would be, we'll probably do a half a nail mani, okay? I will do it. I will do a second mani with this crap show. Okay, so this one ends up in a little bit of negative space for me because of how the wave pattern ended. I've got a little bit at the tip, which almost looks accident, you know, like a mistake rather than it's just how the strip fell. It's just how the cookie crumbled. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, right? Right. It's fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. I do like the purple and the orange together. I think, though, the green and the orange together is still my favorite color combo so far. We'll see. Gosh, my little trash bin's getting full. I have to show you guys. This is kind of funny. Like, it's like, how much stuff can Heather stuff into this tiny little bin? I need to empty it. This is probably why the papers were sticking to me so much in the last video. Because everything I friggin'... Because my trash bin is overflowing. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I definitely think the negative space using these would be cute. And again, it's my problem with this kit was not necessarily, I think the wavy cut strips are cool. That wasn't the problem. The problem is the colors. Like, coming fresh off of Easter, I think doing pastel neons was just an ill-conceived idea. And that maybe, just maybe, we should have put a little bit more thought into that. You know, just like coming off of Valentine's, they gave us a box full of pink. I mean, it's, you know, I don't think that that was enough of a thought in the planning. But, you know. All right, so this is the third wave pattern, I believe, so far. Because we have, come on, we have the bigger open wave, we have the bit tighter, closer wave. Now we have this kind of more squared off wave. And again, the tighter wave I think is my favorite, but it could also be because the color combo is my favorite. I don't know. But I really do think if you take the time and think it out using the strips, like what part's going to be open, what part's going to be covered, doing a negative space with these wavy bits on just half your nail will look really cool. You just have to think about, like, you know, be very thoughtful with picking which ones you're going to use and how and where you're going to place them. And it'll come out pretty neat. All right, let's do the overlay on that set, and then we'll do our scissors skills here, see what we can come up with. All right. And then this is also a different pattern of the geode on the overlay. Like where I keep calling it geode. I mean, it's not necessarily what it is, but to me, that's what I think of when I see that pattern. It's a geode pattern. What did they call it? I don't even remember now. Topsy-turvy. I guess that fits. I don't know. I just see a geode pattern when I look at it. And what I want to do with it is have like all different color in all the different little line spaces. But I think that would be pretty hard to do with strips. I feel like you would have to do it with markers or paint. I've seen someone before use craft paint on top of the strip. Not like, so if I used like a Sharpie marker, I would be doing it on the sticky side and then putting it down on the nail. But another option is like a craft paint on the top of it. And then obviously you would have to put a top coat over it. Okay. I do kind of like it's a slightly different look on all the fingers, you know, I love that too. I tend to do all my fingers somewhat different in every manicure, so I do like how this is kind of making that a bit easier to do. Is that, I don't even know if that's the right wording for it, but yeah. So definitely so far still favorite color combos, green and orange. And the tighter waved pattern. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take the vanilla mix here. And I'm gonna use my little tiny cuticle scissors because I think it will be easier to cut this with those. Make sure there's nothing stuck to them because I get strips stuck to them all the time. All right, so for the middle finger, it's a really skinny strip that's gonna need to go down the middle. So I don't have a ton to cut out. Okay, let's do this. Because these are curved. I want the curve to go with the curve that I'm cutting. Sorry, can you tell I'm concentrating? Because what does Heather do when she concentrates? She stops friggin' talking. It's pretty rare, so enjoy it while it lasts. Okay. Turn these the other way to do this part. Sorry, I hope I'm not going off camera on you guys. Well, I'm trying, you know what? I don't have my spectacles on. That is probably a good idea for this cutting bit. Okay. I did pretty good, I think. Look at, I mean, if I'm putting it down over the strip, look at, can you see that? I did pretty good. Kind of proud of my scissor skills with that. Okay. All right, now the thing is though that the strip is so thin, is it gonna stay in the correct pattern? I don't know. All right, let's move these out the way. And I wanted this to be under, like the first layer down, but I don't think that's gonna work. So I'm gonna have to do, at the very least, do one side, then do that middle bit, and then the other side. Okay, so let's, okay. All right. Sorry, I know I keep sitting here saying, all right, okay, all right. Okay. So I was going through some pictures in my phone yesterday. Oh, and I found some from like, I want to say it was around Halloween-ish time. My nails were so long. I looked at them and I was like, do I have on tips in this nail fee? And I did not. I looked at it pretty closely and I was like, nope, those are not tips. Those are my nails. And I want to figure out how to get that to happen again. This one, this poor little guy, I went without polish on last night. And I broke this little guy right here. Because like the edge was rough and I just couldn't leave it alone, and I ended up picking off a bit of it because it was really rough on the edge. it is all my boyfriend's fault because I wasn't sure what time he was getting off of work, whether or not he was going to be working overtime. And I sat down to start to do my nails, and he messaged me that he just got off. I was like, damn it, you. It's like, I didn't know if you were working extra tonight or not, and now I just took off my polish. I could have told him the heck with him and I wasn't going to spend any time with him, but I didn't want to do that, so. I went without my polish overnight, and this finger paid the price of it. All right. So, let's see here. If this is gonna, I don't know how well this is gonna work because it's so thin. All right. When they're super, super thin like this, it's like they kind of just stretch and bend whatever way they want. It's hard to work with. I probably didn't need this on this particular finger anyways. I probably could have just left a little bit larger negative space in the middle of it, but it's definitely vanilla. Or not. If you watched Stacy's reveal video when she did her unboxing, she was saying, I don't know if they know or not, but vanilla's brown, not pink or white. Which is true, but you know, obviously we all think of vanilla as like white, right? This is definitely, it's definitely that. I definitely don't think of vanilla with like a pink tint to it. That does not make me think of a vanilla color. Like, maybe they could have called it like strawberries and cream or something. I don't know. But I guess they had to come up with something, and vanilla suits this, not in the way of the color necessarily vanilla, but the idea of something being vanilla. All right. All right, now let's try putting the green on the other side here. I was just afraid if I put both outer sections down first, it might be too hard to put down the middle section. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm really trying to take my time doing this, because if I'm gonna wear this for even a day, I want it to look as cool as I was envisioning it looking. I was like, I am gonna make something out of this that you like, Heather. If it's the last thing we do. And yes, I'm talking about myself in third person now. This This is making me that crazy. I don't call my channel the asylum for nothing. Okay. All right, that worked. Now, the extra difficult bit is gonna be putting the overlay just on that middle bit. But it's how I want it, and I'm gonna put in the work to make it that way. I think the middle, I mean the thumb will be a little bit easier just because it'll be bigger, a bigger space, so it'll be a little easier to work on, but we'll see. I mean, it could be hard too. I think that this vanilla mix needs something over it, because otherwise it literally looks like nothing. It almost might as well just be a negative space. Is that the trash? Sorry, there's a weird noise going on out there. I don't know. I think it's the trash truck. But it sounded like glass, like a recycling truck almost. It's weird. I don't know. Does it really matter, Heather? No, it really doesn't, Heather. All right. Now, this is going to be I want this part that has the geode in it. All right. Let's see here. You know what? Let's do it on the back. I know the geode bit is on this side of the strip. And then I want this, no. Yeah, because then once it's flipped over, it will be, okay, yes. Sorry, I really had to think about that for a second, like which way this needed to be placed. Okay, and we're gonna, so this is how I did the vanilla mix bit. How I cut out that bit is I taped it to the strip and then kind of carefully went along, trying to hold it to keep it from moving too much, but still being able to draw around it. This is a little harder because it's so super duper skinny. But that's kind of how, I don't don't want to get pen on my nail here. All right. And there's probably an easier way to do this, but this is how I did it. So I kind of traced out what I wanted. To do it on the vanilla bit, I actually, you know, placed the outer bit down and traced. So that made it easier because it's a thick piece to trace, but this is a little harder with this super skinny piece trying to trace it, but you know, you get the idea of what I was going for, what I was doing there. All right, let's take off the plastic because this is going to be a super skinny strip, so we want to get that plastic off. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. Sorry, again, concentrating, so I'm getting super quiet. I know. Enjoy the background piano music while I concentrate. Okay, I think we're gonna get a fair amount of that geode pattern to it, so that's good. All right. No. I want it, my scissors this way. This is like definitely a test of my patience. I know some of you have told me I have more patience than you would, but let me tell you, I am not really a very patient person at all. I don't know, when it comes to this kind of stuff, I can tend to give it a little tiny bit more patience than I give other things. Very tiny bit. Because let me tell you, I'm about ready to throw this, trying to cut it, but I'm trying here. Because it's for you guys. I do it for you. All right. We got a very tiny bit of the geode pattern there. Let's see. Okay. I don't know that it's gonna make the vanilla bit stand out any more than it currently is, but God, it looks like oh, all of that. It just looks like dew. I'm sorry. It looks like a total mistake the way the lines ended up. It doesn't even I don't know if I want to even bother putting it on this one, but I'm going to. Took the time to friggin' cut this crap out. It's going on my nails. And I think we are definitely going to use some NLT on this, some Northern Lights top coat, because I think that this is in some desperate need of some sparkle. So we're gonna add the sparkle. Yeah, it just looks like a mistake. It looks like a, I don't even know what to call it. Wonder if I can still get it to come off, because it just doesn't look, it looks horrible. I think maybe on the thumb where it's a bigger space, it might work, but nope, nope. Okay. All right, we're leaving it. We're leaving it. It is what it is. I probably should have just done a full nail of the overlay on this one. Whatever. All right. Let's do the thumb. Let's just, I'm going to have to leave the plastic on this one to cut, but it's big enough that I will have the bit up here that I can pull the plastic off with, because I had to put the plastic on, the cut pattern on the plastic because I did the wrong pattern on the back. You knew what I meant. It's all right. I think this will be much, much easier. You know what I might do with this one? Let's turn the scissors around. So we have the curve going this way, then this way, and then, in case you were wondering, this way. Okay. Then I'm going to take the plastic off and we're gonna I want this part right here. Let's see if we can do it kind of freehand, because I'm trying to think. I don't know, if I want it, I can put it like this. Oh, you friggin' piece of poop. All right. So I want it over here. There. Okay. All right. Okay. And I'm gonna tape it to the mat for a little more stabilization. Okay, and we're gonna draw out this pattern. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then, all right, then we're gonna cut this. God, sorry, this is such a long video, but I kind of wanted to show you guys as much of the process as I could. 'Cause I feel like if I had done everything beforehand and not really shown you everything that I actually did. I don't know. I wanted you to be able to see how I did it in case you want to do some of this craziness yourself. So all right, and then I think what we're gonna do to make this less frustrating here is that we'll put it down. I want to just make sure it matches up pretty good. Yep, we're gonna put it down before we put it on our nail. So that it's a little bit less of a pain, hopefully. Working with the curves is not easy. Oh, mother. All right, well, that's as good as it's gonna get. And again, to me, the geode just looks like a mistake. I should have probably just done full nails of it. But I thought it might look cool in the wave pattern of it, just the wave by itself. But I feel like I was mistaken with that. All right. Okay, so here's the last color combo. We've got our pink and orange. Why? Mother effer. I didn't take the plastic off. I couldn't figure out, why does it look funny, like it's not going down? Because you still have the friggin' plastic on it, Heather. Still have the plastic on it. Okay. I know you probably couldn't see it on the video, what I was seeing, but it was like there was this little air bubble or something, and I was like, what on earth? It's the plastic. Yeah. Because you can't smush down plastic. That doesn't, not how it works. Okay. Crap on a cracker, I think I did it again. Maybe not. Did I take the plastic off of this, guys? Did you see me take the plastic off of this one? I don't know, it looks super shiny like it still has the plastic on it, but maybe not. Maybe it's just shiny. All right, well, I guess we'll see when we try and rip it, because if the plastic's on there, it's not gonna rip. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't want to put that, I don't think I want to put that down now that I've done all of that. I don't think it looks right. I could just put a full strip of the overlay over this, but I have another idea that may make me happier than the overlay. And we're gonna do this. We're taking this vanilla craptastic stuff out of the middle here too. I just gotta be careful and try and get it off without pulling up my purple or green. So I gotta take my time here pulling it up. Okay. There, okay. All right. So I have this stuff that I have not used yet, and I've been wanting to. I bought it a million and trillion years ago. Maybe not that long ago, but I bought it a while ago. And I haven't used it yet. And I think that may be the solution for this bit. Wondering if I should pause and do a part 2, because we're already over an hour. No, I'm just going to show you. We'll just keep going. You guys have extra long time to do your nails with this video. So if you're one of the people that does your nails while you watch me, you're welcome. I gave you a whole bunch of time to do that in. Ugh, this stupid pink is like sitting there still. Come on. Get out of there. Okay. I think I got it all. All right. I think you guys are gonna like this. All right. Let's take these off so I can see what I'm doing over here. All right. Let's see. What color is gonna work best is the question. All right, I think we're going to use this one. And we need some of this. I could do something much simpler and put nail tape down, but I'm not going to. Simple wouldn't be fun. That would be no fun. All right, so this is some loose nail glitter that I got. And then this is a glue to put it down with that cures with a UV light. plug in the UV here. All right, I'll bring her on over here. Okay. All right. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, so let's do it on the middle finger first, because it's probably middle finger. The thumb, Heather. I was looking at the middle finger when I said it. We'll do it on the thumb first, because it'll probably be easier just because it's a wider space. So I'm gonna take some of this, not too much, because I wanna keep it just in that bit. And we're gonna put it on here, kind of paint it on in between here. Okay, and then, all right, where did I put the lid? There it is. All right, then we're gonna need something. Let's do this. I have no idea what just started playing on my music here. It's not what I had going. Let's do this. Let's change it, because I don't know what that is. Okay, let's... All right, and then I think once I put this under the UV light, I should be able to brush off anything that's not on the glue. So let's try it and see what happens. Because it should just cure the glue part, and then I should be able to take a little brush and just brush off the extra. Kind of like doing a foil, but different. Let's see. Even without it being brushed off, I like it better than what was going on. Let's see, I need something that's not got, okay, this one's soft enough, I think, to brush off just the extra bits, not the... Okay, so I guess we need something a little bit more. Oh, you know what I would do is this, the other end of the brush. It's meant to put jewels on with, but it should get off this extra glitter that's not actually stuck to the glue. And then we can use it to push into the glue too. All right, I'm gonna move over here where I don't have a bunch of loose glitter and below, just to Oh my God. Okay, this is like the first thing out of this whole manicure that's made me truly happy. Oh my goodness. It actually did what I wanted. What do you guys think of that? A little like channel of glitter. I'm like, okay. That's what this needed. It needed some glitter. I mean, we all knew it needed glitter, right? You all knew it needed glitter. Holy crap on a cracker. I like that. Okay, we're going to do a part 2 because we're at an hour and 20 minutes already. And I have another idea. So I'm going to pause and restart, and we're going to do a part 2 so that you can come back and watch part 2 later if you want. Okay? All right. I'll see you in a few minutes. Love you. Bye.